Good evening, John Augustine here. I hope I find you well. Wasn't a bad day all round. Bit of sun was the day, but a bit of a breeze, chilly enough. So we start off with our hymns. Sweetheart of Jesus, fount of love and mercy, today we come, thy blessing to implore. Oh, touch our hearts, so cold and so ungrateful, and make us love thee more and more each day. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Sweetheart of Jesus, make us pure and gentle, and teach us how to do thy blessed will, to follow close the print of thy dear footsteps. And when we fall, sweetheart, oh, love us still. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Lovely little hymn. I just love it. Now, Lady of Knock. Lady of Knock. I'm going to sing Lady of Knock now. There were people of all ages gathered round the gable wall, poor and humble men and women, and little children that you call. We are gathered here before you, and our hearts are just the same, filled with joy at such a vision as we praise your name. Golden Rose, Queen of Ireland, all my cares and troubles cease as we kneel with love before you, Lady of Knock, my Queen of Peace. Though your message was unspoken, still the truth in silence lies as we gaze upon your vision, and the truth I try to find. Here I stand with John the teacher, and with Joseph at your side, and I see the Lamb of God on the altar glorified. Golden Rose, Queen of Ireland, all my cares and troubles cease as we kneel with love before you, Lady of Knock, my Queen of Peace. Isn't that lovely? Now, Lady of Knock, where have we got this Sister Weeders? My little mantelpiece is a little crowded. Not my mantelpiece, my windowsill, a nice wide windowsill, but it's nice few little holy pictures and so on and so forth. So let's talk, and how are you today, and how did things go your way? Or rather, how did things go in general, all things considered? Um, we're singing about the Lady of Knock. I hope to visit there again, please God, in December, and stay in the Knock House Hotel for another 4 nights, and a retreat, which would probably be different than the silent one. And it's always a great gift to have such a lady, such a miraculous, such a devotion to our Blessed Mother in that area. And I mentioned about the song there, or the hymn, Jesus the teacher, or John the teacher, but it's John the apostle, and it'll be the gospel, not the teacher in that sense of the word. Um, uh, uh, what they call her, Mary Scallon, the singer that won the Eurovision for Ireland one time there, way back from Derry, and but sung for the Republic, Irish Republic. It'd be more in tune with this neck of the woods. Derry should be nearly part of the 26 counties because it's pretty nationalistic, except for a few oddbats. So here we are, so she put that in to rhyme with it, and that she wrote that song apparently. We didn't know that until recently, and but the fact that it was silent and it was on the gable wall of this church in 1875 in August, and it was raining because we get rain here in the most peculiar times. You think that's the summer. And it was raining, and the sacristan was there and went to tell the parish priest. He was, I think he was archdeacon or something, cabinet. There's a memorial to him. I think he's called Venerable, and it's in Latin. And in the parish church, and lovely station at the cross there, which I love saying, and of course that's where there's the cord on the gable wall of that church. 15 or so saw it, and the sacristan went to tell the parish priest, but he didn't come. He regretted it for the rest of his life. So he died 5 years afterwards or something. So there you are. That was that. So today was, as I say, a bit of sun. So I have a rose bush out the front here, and it had sort of died down a bit. There was kind of buds on it, but they weren't going, and there was a long bit. So I got the wheelbarrow and implements, and I trimmed it, and fairly long ones and all the rest of it. And there was kind of grass. Did you ever notice that grass was up around something for some reason or another that nearly choked it? So I proceeded to try and get rid of that with when I came down with a rake and and some other item to try and get rid of it. It's pretty awkward, but I got most of it out. You'd be surprised all the stuff you get out of one rose bush. And then there was other ones here and there, and needed trimming, so I trim them and trim another one up beside where the sun house, one on the right and one on the left. And tall ones, I get rid of them, and then other ones coming from next door, coming in, sort of thing. They haven't tidied up their places yet. There's a lot of what they cut down the side of these conifer trees, these ones evergreen, and piled them in their garden there. It looks very awkward. Anyway, and got some on mine, which I wasn't that keen on, but they put back the fence to it. It's not a real fence, it's wire. But they didn't put it back yet, and it's over a year now. And if I see her, I'll be asking them to put it back because I don't like it being like free. You want a boundary with your neighbour, don't you? So anyway, I did. So it was about let me see, not nearly an hour doing all this. I filled the barrow with stuff, and because the sun was shining and it wasn't too bad, and so I got it done, thanks be to God. And I was a bit tired after it because you just try to tidy it up, and come you do one thing, you see another. So you'd be surprised, but I got it tidied up, and we cut down all the trees. But some of these ones, even though they're cut down to this good, before you can say Jack Robinson, this little yoke starting to grow on them. There could be bushes again. So probably during the course of the next week, I'll have to go around sort of getting rid of them, because the last thing I want is more bushes up. But I often wonder how you could stop that from happening. There must be a method, but you never know which ones. But it's the ones along the side where it's happening, and another up near the Sun House where there was a tree cut down. Anyways, these are all the chores that you come across. You know, you could be kept going all the time. Do you know that type of way? So there we are. We'll leave it at that, and now we'll do evening prayer to our Blessed Mother and a few other little gems. Bye now.